just stuck there on that screen for a while. So yeah, we are into replay cast now. It is Oresama versus Grubby, and Grubby actually did very, very well. And what was it? Just recently, he had some play that amazed me. Maybe it was in DreamHack. I think it was in DreamHack when he tied Idra's score. Well, not his points, but went like 3-2 in DreamHack in his group. The other player that went 3-2 in his group was Idra, and then someone else, I forget who it was, just demolished people. Or maybe it was 4-1? I don't know. There was a tie in Grubby's group, that's all I know. He almost made it out of his pool play, but he was in a very, very tough pool. Did have some great play. And apparently that's a hut. I don't know what is going on now. And apparently Oresama was like, okay, let's go, man. So Grubby does do the scout. He is going to see that Oresama is in the 6 o'clock position while he is in the 12 o'clock, complete cross positions. And that'll probably be good for Grubby. He'll probably be happy about that. And of course, Oresama will be happy about that too. The problem in PvZ with close air is Zergs now have been realizing, oh my god, Protoss kind of have a tough time dealing with mutas, just like Terran. So in these close positions, you kind of have a really close way between the base. I'm sure you know that, I don't have to point that out. We can watch this epic drone versus probe micro, which Grubby appears to be losing pretty bad, as that probe is already down to 5. But yeah, those bases are so close, those mutas can do damage, and if you decide, you know what, let's just counterattack, those mutas are back at home instantaneously, and this probe still delaying that hatch. Well, maybe not delaying anymore because the pool did go down. Just going in, saying, nope, you didn't go for a hatch yet, you didn't go for a hatch yet, nope, still no hatch, and just running around that probe, delaying some mining time, and a second probe is coming, and Oresama's gonna, I hate probes. Man. And if there's anyone that hates probes, it is Idra. Because, well, if you don't know, maybe it was SCV, no, I'm pretty sure it was a probe. Tyler Noni, back in the days, beat Idra with 1 probe. Yeah, it's a pretty funny game. I think it was in the TSL 2, actually, maybe. It was in a pretty high-profile game that Idra rage quit after a probe made him cancel his own command center. It was hilarious back in the day. And I'm hoping that was the match I'm thinking of. Maybe it was someone else, but I'm pretty sure it was those two. Because someone else, I think he's the only one that is known for the leaving so early. But yeah, that probe does scout everything, is going to go home. What is Grubby doing? He is getting this warp gates research, getting a sentry out, does have 2 gases, is getting a pylon. And looks like these overlords are gearing up for pincer formation. Once this one gets up here, the overlords may both go and scout to ensure they get a scout on the base, because a good player against Zerg will have units positioned like right here where an overlord wants, or actually on this map, probably right here. One overlord wants to sacrifice himself to get in, so he can pick it off before the overlord actually sees too much. And Grubby hates MLG maps. He is taking out that supply depot. Maybe he just hates Terrans in general. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We can't have a free-for-all here. Kill all the supply depots, get that Terran player out of this game, and then we can kill you, Oresama. Overlord is coming in. That sentry gonna scoot right over here. But the Overlord does have kind of many high grounds I believe he can be taking, yeah. And there's another sentry, but again, can't get vision when the Overlord is on that high ground. Instead, he takes out that Ling, which saw, I believe it was a fast expansion. Of course, that it does get scouted. Grubby going for the 1 gate expand. And we have Ling speed by Oresama. No Roach one just yet. He is going for +1 melee attack, and that does a lot more damage. More damage than you can ever imagine from Lings. This early on, +1 attack makes them pretty strong. However, no matter how beefy a Zergling is, sentries will always be like, LOL, force field, can't attack. Because, well, sentries love going against melee units when they can get force fields surrounded, when they get behind force fields, because they don't take any damage, and they get to use the little sentry beams and take anything out they want to. This one Overlord does have a scout on the middle line, doesn't really see too much. Still just knows it's a 1 gate expansion, doesn't see, well, that now a Stargate is going down, and 2 more gates down here. So it's going to be 3 gates in a Stargate, and this is kind of looking like what MC loves doing against Zerg, because when you take this fast expansion, you can almost guarantee some type of Ling Roach aggression will be coming. or some type of aggression will be coming. Instead, we just have a third base kind of hidden. And also, that Void Ray does make it really tough for Zergs to do that. Hallucinate Phoenix is going to come out. If he scouts his third base, it's down. There's no question without a doubt. This base will fall because the Void Ray, not only does it protect against you getting all in, it stops Zerg players from taking a third base. They're not going to really have any anti-air to go and deal with that. What is that Phoenix? Grubby has a Phoenix somewhere, I believe, unless it died. We could just click V on this, and maybe it died. He doesn't have it anymore. That Hallucinate Phoenix is completely gone. And that thing should still be alive, but Grubby is going out to attack with a few Zealots and a lot of Sentries. And there goes another Hallucinate Phoenix just to come in before his Zealots and Sentries do. See what it looks like. Force Field's the bottom of the ramp, does have enough Sentries where we can perma Force Field that. And this is looking pretty... Oh no, those Lings get a great surround. They do have +1 weapons. But those Zealots just do so much, and this one Sentry may have enough to get another Force Field down and stop all those Lings from coming. Those Queens did go down, and dies at 48 energy, almost got it, but no, another Sentry does come. Continues that wall, and doesn't matter if those Lings are +1 again. Those Sentries just love going against them, and that Void Ray should be on the way. And no Queens left, which means that Void Ray will do max damage. What is it? No, it's just sitting back here. Go attack Void Rays. Be free. Leave the base. And that's a lot of Lings from Oresama. Grubby has to get a wall up. Those Lings can do a huge counterattack, but, well, he's going to have this walled off. And the Void Rays are going to come in, going to take out this base where there is a Queen, actually. That's interesting. And then, well, all the anti-air is going to be built. I think Oresama is going to be fairly safe against this. He will lose a hatchery, but he should have enough anti-air where it doesn't matter too much. And I don't agree with this at all. When players have this Air Force out, you don't want to just ninja hatcheries around the map because, well, if it gets scouted, it's insta-dead. There's a lot of Lings. Doesn't have a Baneling Zest to my knowledge, just producing Lings. He loves Lings. Getting +2 weapons for those Lings against Grubby's wall. And Zealots. And Sentries. And Void Rays. Lings may not be the best call in this battle, but that's a lot of them. We will find out if those Lings do win the game for Oresama, or if they will win it for Grubby. Because, well, Grubby loves fighting Lings with his urban composition, but he doesn't love fighting Lings that have +2 weapons. That is for sure. And looks like he just depends on Queens. Where are the Spore Crawlers? And here we go. All those Lings do get in. There is a wall up. Those Sentries will have to throw down Force Fields to stop the buildings from falling. Morphing in more Stalkers. It should be Zealots. And these Void Rays just doing a lot of damage right now, but needs Zealots. Well, actually, I said it should be Zealots. The Stalkers in the back will be able to fire, so maybe Grubby does know better than me. I just see Lings, I think Zealots, but, I mean, don't think Stalkers, think Zealots. But because he had the wall, of course, Stalkers were the better choice there. And these Void Rays just taking Oresama out. 103 food versus 60. Grubby has a huge advantage right now. That's a lot of Lings there. They do have +2 now finishing. Well, no, 30 seconds left. Those Lings may have wanted to wait until +2 was done. They are a lot stronger with that. And here we go. Cannons up. Zealots trying to get in the best position. Those Lings can't get a complete surround. That Sentry can throw down a Force Field. He does. It pushes him out of the way. And I think Grubby is going to be taking this one. Without a doubt, he has got a huge force. But the Lings keep on coming. There's Void Rays. Still no Spore Crawlers. That Queen gonna die very quickly. There goes the GG. Grubby takes game number 1. We'll be going into game number 2 very shortly.